Have you ever been in a situation where someone's words or actions left you feeling disrespected, dismissed, or hurt? A careless comment or a thoughtless gesture can feel like a blow to your dignity, igniting a fire within you that threatens to consume your inner peace. In these moments, a natural urge arises to respond, to defend yourself, to prove that you will not be undermined, or to fight back in an effort to restore balance. Yet after the exchange, you may find yourself drained, filled with regret, and mourning the loss of your composure. You may realize that in the heat of the moment, you played into the very thing that was meant to disturb your peace. If this experience feels familiar, you're not alone. We've all been there. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has withstood the test of time, offers a powerful and subtle solution: silence. In a world where immediate reactions are often encouraged, where every slight or offense seems to demand a response, choosing silence can be an act of profound strength. It is a choice that shields you from chaos and allows you to reconnect with your core values, your sense of self. What you're about to read isn't mere theory. It's a collection of timeless lessons from Stoicism, coupled with real-life insights that could transform how you perceive yourself and the world around you. So take a moment to center yourself. Allow the quiet to guide you, and don't miss a single part of this journey. For in these words, you may find the key to unlocking your true inner strength. Let's begin. 1. A reaction is all they want. When faced with disrespect, your first instinct may be to react. Perhaps you feel the sting of hurt or anger rising within you, and the impulse to defend yourself, to stand up for your honor, becomes almost irresistible. You might feel compelled to fire back with words, to prove that you are not weak, or to restore a sense of balance by confronting the person who has wronged you. But before you act, pause. Ask yourself, will your reaction bring anything meaningful? Or are you merely playing into the hands of the person trying to provoke you? Stoicism teaches us that this moment, right here, is where we reclaim control. The power of silence, the choice not to react, is a subtle yet profound form of mastery. When you choose silence, you're not conceding defeat. Instead, you're rising above the chaos and negativity that others may be trying to impose on you. Those who disrespect you are often seeking a reaction. It is their way of asserting power over you. But the truth is, their words rarely hold true value. More often than not, they are designed as bait, intended to pull you into their whirlwind of negativity. By remaining silent, you refuse to engage in their game. This silence is a declaration: you do not control my emotions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely wrote in Meditations, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. True power lies not in responding to the provocations of others, but in mastering your own thoughts and emotions. Consider a real-world scenario. Perhaps a colleague openly criticizes you during a meeting, their words sharp and aimed at humiliating you. The natural urge to defend yourself, to fire back, may surge within you. But instead you choose to remain silent. Your gaze is steady, your lips unmoving. As the room grows quieter, the contrast between your composed demeanor and their lack of self-control becomes glaringly evident. In this moment, you have shifted the spotlight onto them, not for attention, but so that they may confront their own behavior. Without uttering a single word, you have already won. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This Stoic lesson reminds us that it is not the actions of others that define us, but our responses to them. By maintaining silence, you preserve your inner peace. You turn that silence into a mirror, forcing the person who disrespected you to confront their own pettiness and turmoil. This reflection, more uncomfortable than any verbal argument or retaliation, is often the most powerful response of all. 2. The power of inner calm. Silence in the face of disrespect is not merely about avoiding conflict. It's about cultivating inner calm and peace. In moments when others attempt to provoke you, there is an opportunity to practice one of the core Stoic principles: apatheia, a state of inner tranquility that arises from the mastery of one's emotions. When you choose silence, you're not suppressing your feelings or bottling up your emotions. Instead, you are practicing emotional resilience, the ability to maintain composure in the face of external turbulence. This is a key component of Stoic wisdom, the belief that we cannot control the behavior of others, but we can control our response to it. In times of disrespect, remember that your peace is within your control. If you allow external events to dictate your emotions, you surrender your power. By remaining silent, you demonstrate that your emotional state is not at the mercy of others. You maintain control over your inner world, regardless of what is happening around you. Consider the example of the Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium, who, despite suffering physical abuse and criticism from others, chose to remain calm and unshaken. His response to insults was not one of retaliation, but one of indifference, an indifference to the opinions and actions of others. This does not mean that Zeno was passive or weak. Rather, it showed that he had mastered the art of maintaining peace in the face of adversity. By practicing this Stoic approach, we train ourselves to view disrespect not as an affront to our dignity, but as an opportunity to strengthen our character. Instead of reacting with anger or hurt, we embrace the moment as a test of our self-control and resolve. 3. Silence, a reflection of strength. There is an ancient saying, "Silence is golden." In Stoicism, silence is not simply the absence of noise, it is a reflection of strength. True strength is not about loud declarations or forceful responses. It is about maintaining a steady and composed presence in the face of challenge. When you remain silent in the face of disrespect, you communicate something much more powerful than words ever could. Your silence speaks volumes. It says that you are in control, that you are unshaken by the negativity of others, and that you value your peace more than the fleeting satisfaction of an argument. Think of the example of the Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Despite being one of the most powerful men in the world, Marcus Aurelius was known for his calm demeanor and ability to endure personal insults and slights without resorting to anger. His ability to remain silent in such moments demonstrated a profound inner strength that came from understanding the impermanence of external events. In the same way, we can choose silence as a tool for cultivating inner strength. Instead of engaging in a cycle of defensiveness and conflict, silence allows us to reflect, to process our emotions, and to regain our composure. In this silence, we reaffirm our values and our sense of self, untouched by the chaos of the world around us. Conclusion: the victory of silence. In a world that often rewards quick reactions and instant gratification, choosing silence in the face of disrespect is a revolutionary act. It is an act of self-mastery, a commitment to preserving your inner peace, and a declaration that your emotional state is not contingent upon the actions of others. Remember, those who disrespect you often do so because they seek a reaction. By denying them that reaction, you force them to confront their own behavior. In choosing silence, you do not only protect your peace, you reclaim your power. As the Stoics taught, true strength comes not from external victories, but from our ability to remain composed and centered, regardless of what is happening around us. By embracing silence after disrespect, you are following in the footsteps of the great Stoic philosophers who understood that how we respond to the world is what truly defines us. Next time you face disrespect, choose silence. Let your calmness be your strength. In doing so, you will not only preserve your peace, but you will also demonstrate to the world the depth of your inner strength. This is the path of the Stoic. This is the path to true power.